beautiful cars, beautiful homes. I'm talking boats. I am talking holiday getaways whenever you want to, where you want to. You feel me? Yeah, I feel like there could be more to the list. Obviously, that's just what I can think of right now. And yeah, isn't that something you want for yourself and for your family? I know it is something I wanted for my family. And I mean, of course, before you can get there, there are steps, there are principles, there are things that we have to take into consideration before we get there. And I mean, yeah, so hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tshepi, and on today's video we'll be talking about how to build wealth from scratch. And yeah, the good part is the fact that I read on daveramsey.com on one of his articles about mythbusters, about millionaires. He says, according to the book The Millionaire Next Door, which I haven't read but according to that book, 80% of millionaires, guys, are self-made. How amazing is that? 80% of millionaires are self-made, meaning they started from nothing, they didn't inherit anything. Only 20% of millionaires actually inherited money from their parents or from previous generations or anything like that. So guys, come on, that shows that it's very, very doable and that it's something anyone can do. So without further ado, guys, let's get to the video. The first step to building wealth is obviously proper planning. I mean, this is not something that's just gonna magically happen to you. You're not just gonna wake up and win the lotto. I mean, yeah, you can, but I mean, you can win the lotto, but I mean, you have to properly sit down and plan things, because this is just like with anything in life. You have to be intentional about things. You have to be like, okay, I want this, I am gonna get this, I am gonna do this. You just have to be intentional about it, because that way you're very conscious of what you want, and you have the zeal to go for it. And yeah, so just be intentional about what you want. And of course, if you're young, you even have the advantage of your time. I mean, other people are older, other people are like 40, 50. I mean, anyone can start their financial journey and building wealth at any age. But I mean, if you're younger, you have the advantage of time, and you can use that time to do a lot of other things, which I'm gonna mention. But yeah, that's the first step to becoming wealthy, is to plan properly. The second step to building wealth is budgeting, and you knew this was going to come, obviously. Budgeting can be a really powerful tool, because it's going to help you actually write things down. It's going to help you visualize things, and it's going to help you it's going to guide you in terms of your finances. It's going to help you stick to actually what you've written down in your budget. And also it's going to help you to know what actually is coming into your bank account, what is coming in and how are you spending it, and also what are you getting to keep at the end of the month. So budgeting is a really, really good tool that you should consider doing if you want to be wealthy, because most of the times money just vanishes, it just disappears, and you don't know how you used it. But if you budget and you actually stick to your budget, you can actually see how you're spending your money, if you want to eliminate anything from your budget, or if you have to add some things or anything like that. So a budget can really, really be helpful. And the third step to building your wealth is making saving a habit. Make saving a habit. Don't let it depend on your emotions or your feelings or your mood, because trust me, you're never gonna feel like choosing to save 2,000 or some whatever over getting that pair of boots or those sneakers or that bag or that shirt or whatever. I mean, we humans, so we as much as we try to delay our gratification and wait for a while, because sometimes we do act impulsively, and you just want to get this shoe that looks so beautiful, and these people that market stuff and whatever, they know this, they do this on purpose. So we have that human inclination in us to want to buy things now, because it's like, oh my god, if I don't get it now, it's gonna run out of stock, or I'm never gonna get it again. So definitely make saving a habit. Don't let it depend on your mood. And to help with this, I would say automate your savings. So make sure that every month it's automatic, so your bank does it for you, or whatever, however you choose to save, because in this way you don't have to handle the dirty job of doing it, and also getting second thoughts, or it's painful, it's not nice, but obviously it will be worth it in the end. So just automate it, so then that way it doesn't depend on you, because you just know every month that's covered. Your savings are just, you're just gonna save, like, and it's gonna get easier with time, obviously. And the fourth way to build wealth will be to make more money than you spend, or to me, that translates to having multiple streams of income, because then obviously that means not all your expenses and everything that's going around in your life that needs money is just looking to one source of income. Not everything, no, is facing your salary, because then if you just have that one source of income, if anything happens to it, then all other, everything else is affected in your life. So yeah, that would be having multiple streams of income. Actually, I made a video on that, on why we all need side hustles or other forms of income. If you haven't checked it out, please go check it out on my list of videos. So yeah, back to this point, making more money than you spend. Actually, a study was done. I can't remember who, but there was a study that was done that showed that actually 65% of millionaires have 3 streams of income, and 45% had 4 streams of income, and 29% had 5 or more streams of income. If that, sis, bro, doesn't tell you something, I don't know what will. I truly don't know. I truly don't know what will, because obviously that just shows you that even millionaires know this principle. They know this, which is probably one of the ways how they build up their wealth, how they got to where they are today, because they understand and they know that there's no way that having one stream of income, having one source of income can be sustainable, can help you build wealth, can be reliable. So yeah, definitely that's the fourth step into building wealth, is to consider having multiple streams of income, whatever you can handle, whether it's 2 or 3 more streams of income. And the fifth way to grow your wealth or to build wealth would be to invest. Obviously, you knew this one was going to come as well. Investing basically is just making money work for you, letting your money grow, letting your money, just make more money for you passively without you being there working for it. So you just invest your money, and whether it doesn't matter whether you try to do it through, there's different ways to invest, whether you're doing it through an app, whether you're doing it through a company, or whether you're doing it through a financial whoever. So yeah, definitely consider that, especially if you're young. Once again, I mean, anyone can invest literally at any age, but if you're young, once again, you have the advantage of time, because in this way you're obviously going to get compound interest, which is interest and interest. So that's going to build up, and in 10 years time you've doubled, tripled the amount you had initially. So definitely take advantage of that and consider investing. Obviously, you have to talk to someone who's more knowledgeable about this. Don't just get into things just in a rush. Go read up, ask some people professional advice, and yeah, but definitely it's something that will help in building wealth. Lots of millionaires actually do invest. And so yeah, just look at what type of assets you would like to invest in, and just lots of other factors to look at. But yeah, I do have another video on saving versus investing, what's the difference, and the things that you need to know before you start investing. So check those videos out as well. And the sixth step towards building your wealth would be obviously to avoid debt, because obviously we know along with debt comes along interest rates that you're going to have to pay more than that money you borrowed. So yeah, so definitely avoid debt at any cost. I mean, yeah, sometimes, yeah, I'm just a person who just doesn't like debt, so I wouldn't advise to, yeah, just getting yourself into debt. So definitely run away from it as much as you can, because obviously you're not gaining anything. It's the other person, whether it's the company, whether it's the bank, whether it's whatever. Someone else is getting money out of you or making money out of you. So you're not getting anything from the situation. It might seem like an answer, maybe if you're in a tough situation, and you're in a corner, you feel like you need to do something or whatever, but I promise you guys, it's not a solution, because you're getting yourself in trouble, because you're going to have to pay that money that you borrowed plus the interest rate. So yeah, just run away from debt. And the seventh step to building wealth is to create an emergency fund. I have talked about this in my other videos as well. I know, guys, I'm saying check out all my videos, but that's because I have talked about these things. But yeah, the seventh step to building your wealth would be to create an emergency fund. And this is just a fund that's separate from your savings account. It's just a fund that's just to be there to help you, you know, in times of, you know, when things happen you didn't plan for them, in case of emergencies, things that you didn't see coming. This will come in handy. Yeah, so instead of you going to, you know, borrow money from someone or from the bank, or, you know, you're just doing something you wouldn't want to do, you have your emergency fund that's there, it's accessible. Just, yeah, so you'd have obviously your savings account where you obviously save for whatever you're saving towards, short term, long term, whatever. And this is obviously, your savings account should also be where you have even twice or even three times your normal salary, just in case if anything happens, you can still live off your savings. And then an emergency is different. Emergency account is different in the fact that you only use it for emergencies. So you're not going to touch it should you have a tire burst, should you have, you know, plumbing issues at the house or whatever. It's something that you didn't budget for, something that you didn't, you know, allocate any money to, and whoops, life happened and you need some money. So then you have your, voila, have your emergency savings account. And I mean, I talked about this in my other video, I just can't remember which one, but in my other video where I talked about how this really came through for me. It really helped me. Yeah, the moment you just, it's weird but life, yeah, the moment you start like saving and creating emergency funds and whatever, then all of a sudden getting an emergency, it's like, hey, what's going on here? But yeah, it came through for me. I had an emergency, and yeah, I was so glad I started the emergency account, and it definitely came through for me, and I saw the importance of having this account. So I'll definitely encourage you to start that account too. Last but definitely not least, into building your wealth would be living below your means. Guys, come on, you know, I talked about this too, actually. I talked about this too on 15 tips or 15 ways to frugal living, something like that. Check that other video as well. Yeah, living below your means, of course, you can never go wrong with this. I mean, don't try impress nobody now. Don't try to maintain a life that you can't afford. Don't try to, you know, be the girl, be the rich aunt, be the girl by boy by. Don't be that person. Just live below your means. Save the rest of your money, invest the rest of your money. Like, for me personally, I really don't care. I'd rather be seen as poor, I'd rather be seen as not having, than to actually portray a fake lifestyle, or actually spend more than I earn, or not save and invest and all of that. So yeah, definitely live below your means, because this will allow you more money that you can actually save, to invest, and, you know, do a lot of other things. But anyway, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video and that you learned something. Please don't forget to click like, comment down below, definitely subscribe to my channel, and share this video so that other people can also learn something. Thank you for watching. See you guys on the next video. Bye.